Gio, go on mute.
Oh, snap. Okay.
My name is Jill Malik. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that sub button and the notification bell to be notified when I do go live.
Gio, give the introduction.
Okay, how you guys doing today? My name is Jill Malik. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you hit the sub button. Also hit the notification bell to be notified anytime that I do go live. Again, we are doing story time. So if anybody got a story, hit me up on IG at geo_say_it and tell me one of your most outrageous stories, amazing stories, whatever stories, and we're gonna keep it on the live and we're gonna push that out real soon. But other than that, if you want to donate to the channel, you can hit the super chat in the bottom of the live, or you can also hit the super thanks after the live air, or you can cash at me at GeoBlack7412. And that's the intro. There you go.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So LaTisha went on live. You know, people are still asking about the $15,000 ring. Does she still have it, et cetera, et cetera? Let her tell you herself. Yes, she does still have that ring. Absolutely. her husband. Yes,
Oh,
she
my
does still
mama.
have that ring.
She was showing that
And
off in that little 10-second clip.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And they were trying to say the rock wasn't big enough. You know, people always talking shit.
Man, people
So
are
she
always
was
talking
right.
shit, man. So
She went live.
it's a beautiful ring. I like it.
She went live last night. You can turn off your camera, Gio. She went live last night because she was going out last night in Iowa, turning up, and she's addressing the haters that are in her DMs. Let's listen to it.
Y'all bitches need to stay out my fucking comments, out my motherfucking goddamn inbox, off my TikTok, talking about, oh, he told you to take it back. Bitch, that's my husband. I fucking know what the fuck he said. And I also know what he did. Man, the season finale, thank you. The season finale, my husband proposed to me all over again. They didn't even fucking air it. They told me to keep my ring. Okay. And yes, 15K. And somebody was like, oh, it should be bigger if it's 15K. Clearly, bitch, you don't understand diamonds, okay? Because diamond, it's about the clarity, okay? I seen big ass rings that cost $3,000, okay? Bigger than this, okay? So it's about clarity. But anyways, how y'all doing?
She said, but anyways, hi, y'all doing flawless is over
It ain't
here,
nothing
damn
but
near
men
flawless.
on here. Well, there's a couple
Right.
girls. Hi, Maybelline. Is that how you say your name?
It's Maybelline. I'm trying to think. I don't want to be hit.
I don't know how to go. I just started using Instagram really consistently when I got on the show. My husband ain't gonna happy about this shirt, but he'll be all right.
Bring my motherfucking.
There you go. She done clocked all y'all talking about the diamond ain't big enough and this and that. She's still rocking it. She don't want you in her DMs.
Yeah. Don't be in her DMs. I try to tell people, y'all stay out these people DMs, man. That's not cool. You know, going and being in their DMs. If you're not blogging, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't like, cause that's some type of form, I think, of harassment. You know what I'm saying? So if you get in trouble for that, don't hold yourself accountable for that. But at the end of the day, if she happy, let her be happy. You know what I'm saying? Let her be happy. She married to Keith, and shit. Well, you know, he proposed to her from jail, whichever way. You know, times is hard for everybody right now. We dealing
But
with.
she said he proposed again and that wasn't even
Yeah,
aired.
yeah, and they didn't want to air it, but that's crazy to me that they didn't want to air it. I mean, a ring is 15 grand. To me, honestly, it is. To me, that's a major deal. Like 15,000 for a ring, and she was right. It's not about. People got to understand when diamonds, it's about the clarity of the diamond because some diamonds are like scratched. When they give you a scratched up diamond and shit, it's gonna be cheaper. But when they give you a clear diamond, like what they call that shit, VDSs and all them, like without all those extra cuts in it, them shits be costing money. You know what I'm saying? Those cost a lot of money. Some diamonds are cloned too. Obviously, when you paying 15 grand for a diamond, it's not cloned. It's an actual diamond. You know what I'm saying? So
She said
I
it was
gotta
about
give
the clarity. Remember, she said that, like Raphael said.
yeah, yeah, it's about the clarity of the diamond because you got VVS's twos and shit like that. It goes to ones, one twos and shit. Diamonds are expensive depending on what kind of diamond you buy, but some diamonds are real cheap, you know. But shit, she want to flex that ring off because that is her engagement ring. You know what I'm saying? That is that's the ring she's gonna wear for the rest of her life, married to Keith. You know what I'm saying? That is the ring she's gonna be wearing. So to her, if she's flexing and shit, let her flex it. Shit, it's like I'm not finna get mad at somebody, especially when it comes to their marriage and they're doing something for themselves and it's special like that. Shit, all women like that. You know what I'm saying? Like all women like that. What if they don't want to say it or not? When they get married, they do want a diamond on their ring. They want a ring, and I'm pretty sure a lot of women would prefer to have a diamond on their engagement ring. I mean, some women are just like, oh, just give me a regular ring. Like, now, some women are like, hell no, I want my first ring to look nice. Can't blame. I'm not here to judge. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I don't know what I'll be thinking if I was a woman. I probably want the damn diamond too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Either
not gonna
way, Miss
lie.
Letitia, congratulations. The ring is beautiful. Fuck the haters.
Yeah, facts,
Moving right
facts.
along. Next in the line is Daonte. He was reminiscing about what happened about a year. Was it a year ago? What
Pull up
went
the
down with
picture,
them?
Daonte. Pull up the
Hold
picture. You
on.
got LaTisha still up there.
He was
Okay, there you
reminiscing
go.
about what happened like a year ago with two content creators that didn't end well. So let's watch a little
Oh,
clip.
oh shit.
He's putting us against each other, and then I became the poison, and then I got thrown into something that was bigger than me, to where I became the scapegoat of all these content creators bickering with each other. And for a minute, they band together against me like they was the Avengers, and I was Thanos or some shit. And now you fast forward a year later, and some of them are bickering with each other, and the true feelings that came out, and you just watching, and you just like, you just glad to not be a part of it no more. That's the moral of my story. I know I'm like talking in circles and rambling. Y'all hate when I do that, and I don't care, because you can leave my life, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyways, on a more positive note, man, I gotta say, females are taking over the rap game. I swear to God, at every song.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. He brought that up. That's fucking crazy. Okay, you put the picture back up there. That's crazy. Yeah.
They
About
want you to
that, man.
they want you to interview his mom. Stop the bus.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll talk to Deontay and see if that'll be cool. But other than that, I'm not. I'm gonna make sure that we run that through Deontay first, because again, that is his mother. You know what I'm saying? So I do have respect for people that's on TV. I might come across sometime rude, but I do have respect for them. But now let's get back on this topic. Now the situation that he is talking about. I'm not gonna say any names on that because I don't want to have a messy channel and going against any bloggers and start no trash like start no mess. But that situation was a little bit rocky last year for Dante, and I don't know if that was the reason why he got kicked off of the TV show because I don't know what fully happened. But it was something. I don't even think he's kicked off. He's kept saying something about they never called him back or something like they just didn't call him back. But that, if y'all watched it last year, it got real messy. And it was like a fight, damn near. And I almost got involved in that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I didn't. I didn't because a lot of Deontay's business got exposed. That he basically was telling another blogger and then telling another blogger the same thing. And shit, it sounded like to me both of them used it against them, and then those two bloggers went at it. So that shit was just a mess itself. But I wish all of them the luck, the best of the best on they on they on their blog channels, and Shit, we gonna keep it pushing like that, but that shit did get messy, boy. I'll tell you that much.
All right, next in line is Miss Brittany, the beautiful Miss Brittany. She's asking for help for somebody that she knows is locked up. Let's see what she wants.
Bree from Love After
Oh
Lockup.
shit.
Make sure y'all tune in tonight, as tonight is the season finale for Love During Lockup, and then it'll be a preview for Love After Lockup. But really, I'm coming on here because it's a matter that I want to speak about. I was incarcerated at 17 years old. I got in trouble for an armed robbery that I committed. I'm not here to speak about my crime or really to say that it was okay or it wasn't, because it wasn't okay. But I did my time. My time is served now. But I'm here to speak on behalf of other juveniles that have become a part of the system, or just young women or young men that fall into the system. I feel like it's not really spoken about, and in the Black and brown community, and even in the white community at this point in time, just juveniles in general, like, we are just falling into the system, and it's sad because we have so much potential, so much talent that they don't even realize until they're stuck in these situations. They don't care about their lives at the time, and then it's too late to change what they did, right? But we as a community can set the standards to help these people, to help these children, right? And so this is why I wanted to come on here. My best friend, Holly Landry, has been incarcerated since 1996. She was 16 years old when she committed her crime. And we're not here to speak about what she did or if it's okay or if it's not okay, because a crime is a crime. It is what it is. But she has been incarcerated since 1996. She was 16 years old. Her mind was not developed. And she is not the same person that she was when she was 16 years old. Now, I'm coming on here. I don't care about the bash or the rude comments. But for y'all that's still listening to me, can y'all please click this link? I'm trying to make a petition for my best friend. I want her to come home to be free. She is not the same woman. Let me just tell you a story of how this woman touched my life. When I met Holly Landry, she was serving trays in intake. And the first thing she did was just smile at me and let me know, pretty much with that smile, with me being in prison, I'm already feeling uncomfortable. I'm already feeling stuck up, like I don't want to speak to anybody because I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I'm young. I'm a baby in here. She smiled at me and gave me my tray. That doesn't happen a lot. And it sounds crazy, but it doesn't. My second interaction with Holly Landry, she got into an argument. An inmate got mad at her because she did not give them a fruit. She was not allowed to give these fruit out to this inmate because the fruit was only for diabetics. This woman did not have diabetes. They got into it. Holly later came in the wing with an extra tray for this lady and let her know, hey, I want you to know that, you know, there's no beef or anything like that. I don't really understand where everything went, you know, whatever, but I want you to know, like, I respect you, and, you know, here's a tray. I'm sorry I couldn't give you that. This is just my job, right? And this is my third interaction with Holly Landry that really made an impact on me. She was living in the wing with me, and I had almost got into a fight with another female because a girl that I had come from the jail with was dating another female, and that female was about to get into a fight, and I felt that my loyalty lied with this girl. Again, I was dumb. I had just made it to prison. I didn't know what, you know, my life was pertaining to still at the moment. I was lost and was not on the right track, right? I was kind of just trying to navigate the waters. This girl sat me down, or this lady sat me down. She's not a girl, she's a grown woman. And she told me about herself. And she told me, how much time do you have? I told her I have 3 years. She told me, you have a chance. You have an opportunity to grow. Do not allow this place to be you. Do not allow this place to define you. Do not allow for this place to change you into a person that you're not. She told me about her crime. She told me about herself. And she told me the change that she has made. Holly was 16. She was getting into fights. She was had a rough upbringing. Her mother was into a bad lifestyle. She did not have a lot of support. She fell into the system. Holly decided to end up going to trade school. She is a licensed cosmetologist. She has one of the best jobs on the prison grounds. She works with the staff, you know, and is always looking for ways to encourage other young women in the facility. And it really saddens me. It really breaks my heart because she just likes to watch the news. She loves cats. She takes care of stray cats at the prison. She shares what she can. She's not greedy. She's not rude. She's such a beautiful human being. Her soul is beautiful. She has, you know, also given her life to God. She has changed in ways that I will not even be able to explain to you. And I'm not asking you to, you know, do much, but to just listen and open your heart and to sign this petition if you feel that she deserves it. She's lost her whole life in the system and is not being given another chance. Even though she's over 5 years ticket free, has shown that she is pretty much a wonderful member of society, even while incarcerated. Are we going to show our youth? Are we going to show people of our age or people of older that we don't deserve a chance or that we don't have the ability to change the community? Because you did one thing wrong in your life as a youngin, that you can't change. We need to stop that now. You know, I have increased my vocabulary, my spirituality, a lot of things that have just changed for me since I have been home from prison. I want to grow. I don't want to stay the same. I'm happy I'm not that same 17-year-old dumb girl that I was. But can we please give my friend Holly Landry a chance to be free, a chance to help other young women like she wants to do, to be able to help the shelters. That's what she wants to do with her life, dedicate her life to. She has MS and is not being given the medication that she needs in the prison. Can we set her free, please? Because she deserves it. Can we start a trend that, hey, I'm an example. I messed up. I'm doing better. But don't even mess up. If you have the opportunity to not, don't do it. You can lose your whole life. Can we make her somebody to be able to speak to other young people? Can we make her free, please? I'm going to put this link right here, and I really hope that y'all took the time to listen to my story, how she made an impact on me, and I hope y'all sign this petition, please. Free Holly Landry. Hey y'all, it's Bree from Love After Lockup. Make sure y'all tune in tonight, as tonight is the...
That shit was
So
crazy.
we're gonna post a petition in the description for those of you who would like to help her friend Holly. But go ahead, Gio.
Yeah, I think that that we're gonna sign that petition. That'll be cool to help the youth out because a lot of kids do need the help, and I figure like a lot of people they look over the kids that's been in these jail systems, in these juvenile jail systems for so long that you forget society tends to forget about them and just like throw them away and don't care about them. I think that we do need to try to help the youth as much as we can, especially the millennials. Us millennials, we gotta extend a hand. You know what I'm saying? For real, because we have to be the ones to show there is a difference in the youth. And I'm all for it. You know, this little girl, the story she just told, it's a heartbreaking story that this girl is in the system, like, you know, probably was misled and misguided by the wrong people growing up, and she landed herself in the system and can't get out of the system. You know, it's a
We're
lot of
gonna
different
post the
stories of
link to the
that.
petition in the description of this video when we wrap this up. So just come back a little later. You'll see the link in there. She did not share what what the young woman's crime was, but we will
Yeah, but I
post the link to
appreciate
the petition.
you know what I like what Brittany did. I appreciate the fact that she does care. She's showing that she cares, and she put a video out, a long video, you know, going in detail about this little girl, just her and just the girl in general, like her being a kind person, you know, just smiling all the time, even though she's still 5 years still in the system of her release date that she was when she's supposed to get released. It sounded like Brittany was saying the girl was supposed to be released 5 years ago. or something like that upon those. I fully can understand because I was over here talking. All I heard was she was still in there after 5 years, and I'm like, man, yeah, some of these kids they could be something good to society. I think you should release them. At a certain time, you should be able to see that they're not a threat anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like that threat is like the anger in them is gone down. All it takes sometimes is anger management classes, and you don't have to lock them up because if you keep them locked up, eventually somebody nice you keep locked up for so long, they become institutionalized and they could become a monster. The nicest person in the world, you keep them locked up too long, they can end up becoming something you didn't ever think they would be. So I think for the youth, and it starts out when they're young too, as teenagers. You gotta get them out and get them around some good people, and I think they can change their lives. I'm all for giving second chances, especially to young teenagers that didn't have a good upbringing. So yeah, I'm all for that.
And thank you to Dr. Payne Nestor for the $5 super chat. Thank you for that. There were some people saying that she needs Kim K, and so Dr. Payne Nestor said this is bigger than Kim K. Some sentences are not just and without review. There is no justice.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's sad because you see it a lot. Like some kids, I don't know. Some kids don't even grow up in a bad family home and family. I'm at a bad environment, and I don't know what it is. It's just, man, I don't know what comes over these people. Maybe I don't know. They just probably need a lot of guidance from some good people. Need to be around real good people. Some of the time they do be around good people. It's just something they maybe somebody looked over something. I think all kids need to be psycho evaluated and probably need counseling. I think just growing up, a lot of people in every community needs counseling, period. Like family counseling, I don't care. If your family is a good family and y'all ain't going through none, I still think that counseling needs to be, talked about within the family, especially for the children. Get the children some counseling and see where that goes from there. Because that could be a good step towards something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can understand what's going on with your child fully, not from just what you see, but from somebody else's eyes that's not inside of your home. But yeah, that's all I got to say about that situation. But I will sign that
Okay.
petition for sure.
So, and like I said earlier, whoever came in a little late, we'll post a link to the petition in the description of this video. So please return back in a few moments, and it'll be there for those of you who would like to help this young woman. Gio, you can give a conclusion.
But y'all, that's the conclusion of this video. If you're not subbed to the channel, please make sure that you hit the sub button and then hit the notification bell to be notified anytime that I do go live. If you want to send a cash app, you can at Geo Black 7412. Also, make sure if you want to donate to the channel right now, you can hit the super chat. And after the video, when it's done, you can hit the super thanks. And also, thank you for all the new people who are subbing to the channel. We do appreciate you guys. We're going to be doing sometime later some new sub shout outs when I finally get this computer to update. We'll be doing new sub shout outs every month or every week, depending on how many subs subscribe to the channel. And we'll keep it pushing. Until next time, y'all. On the count of three, let's peace these people out, baby. 1, 2, 3. Peace and love, y'all. Peace and love.